every place I look, in every face I see, it's on my mind. I've got to find this part of me. 'Cause we want open records. We want open records. We want open records today. For it's our right to know the truth of our lives. We want open records today. What do we want? Open records.
With us, the New York City Commissioner of Human Rights, Mr. Dennis DeLeon, who will now say a few words to you.
People say that Washington's a long way away, but it doesn't seem to be a long way away, considering how long you've been walking to get justice, considering how long you've been walking to get access to who you are and where you're from. So it's only a short walk. It may seem long on the 5th day, the 6th day, but it's only a short walk in comparison. What is a human right? It's trying to define that, kind of justifying like what's the connection between what I do, the agency does, and what you're about. And it's kind of obvious. The connection hasn't been made formally, and it needs to be made more formally. The connection is that a human right is what keeps you, is eliminating what keeps you from being who you are. If it's your race and race discrimination that keeps you from being who you are, you have a right to have that dealt with. If there's a lack of information about your background and your parentage and who you are, you have a right to that information. You can't say it often enough, you can't repeat it often enough. So good luck, take care of yourselves, and continue marching year after year until we have that justice. It is a human right. You have the right to be who you are, and we're behind you.
You'll follow this torch of liberty, it will always light the way. We're marching.
Okay, you'll be there that day. We want Youths from around the country gathered today in Central Park. They chained themselves together before beginning the 250-mile journey to Washington. After being driven through the Lincoln Tunnel, the marchers plan to finish the journey on foot. Right now, all but 3 states keep adoption records secret to protect adoptive parents and birth parents.
I wonder who her mother is. I wonder who the mystery, who she might be, still puzzles me. Was she innocent, just a child? Then one sad day, there came her babe, who they took and gave away. And if my daughter finds her one fine day, we'll all greet her in a special way. I dream each night the search will end, and when we meet, she'll be our friend. Still every place, in every face, I look to see. Day in, day out, I long to know who she may be. Does she regret and can't forget as time goes by? I'll wonder who her mother is until I die. I'll wonder who her father is until I die.
Is the issue of the day in Washington, D.C.
And I don't think that any non-adopted person can speak for adopted people and tell us what we need for our lives. And that's how we're marching to Washington.
An adoptive father from New Jersey. I'll be acting as MC, and I welcome everyone here. It's a rainy day, dampened a little bit, but believe me, everyone who's here is interested and concerned about civil rights.
The truth is, all men are created equal.
And we asked for your opinion about whether or not adoption records should be opened. An overwhelming 75% of you said yes, adoption records should be open to both children and parents. That left 25% of you who felt they should remain sealed.